Adrienne Gardaz é conselheira de políticas e gerente dos programas Agricultura Sustentável e Business for Peace. Desde que entrou no Pacto Global das Nações Unidas em 2010, Adrienne tem facilitado a colaboração de várias partes interessadas e liderado o desenvolvimento de ferramentas e recursos práticos para apoiar as empresas em seus esforços para adotar abordagens mais sustentáveis e sensíveis a conflitos em suas operações. Nos falará sobre o tema The Food and Agriculture Business Principles. E para fazer a abertura dessa palestra, eu gostaria de convidar aquele que dispensa apresentações, senhor Agustín Mascotena.
Adrián no pudo venir hoy por temas de salud propia y nos ofreció hacer su presentación vía web. Un detalle antes de que ella comience su presentación y interesante de los últimos monitoramientos de RTRS que estamos haciendo es que los productores de RTRS, como Alex presentó, están certificando por encima de 400.000, 450.000 hectáreas. Y en su mismo momento hemos evaluado cuántas hectáreas de bosque y áreas de alto valor de conservación tienen esos productores hoy. Y el número es de aproximadamente 170.000 hectáreas. O sea, hay un 40% de superficie comparable con lo certificado en manos de productores certificados RTRS que son de bosques o áreas de alto valor de conservación. Tal vez no estén hoy en una jurisdicción o no estén entregando el producto físico vía mass balance, pero las hectáreas de bosque están ahí, están protegidas por la ley y por el incentivo de los productores. Entonces es bueno y claro el mensaje de incentivar a estos productores en la certificación y en este proceso continuo. Okay, I don't know if Adrienne, can she hear me now?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Adrienne Gardaz. I'm the Policy Advisor and Program Manager of the UN Global Compact Sustainable Agriculture Program. I very much regret that I cannot join you today in Iguazu, and I'd like to warmly thank RTRS for offering me the opportunity to deliver a few remarks over video recording. It is actually quite timely for me to talk to you about the food and agriculture business principles because we are now right in the middle between their development phase that was concluded a few weeks back and their launch and implementation phase, which will be started next week. The Food and Agriculture Business Principles are an initiative that has been taken by the UN Global Compact as a response to the call for sustainable intensification of agricultural production that the UN member states have issued at the Rio Plus 20 conference that took place in Rio de Janeiro in June 2012 and which are captured in the outcome document, The Future We Want. At that time, the Global Compact had already close to 800 participants in the food and agriculture sector, and we have decided together with a core group of corporate participants to launch this process to develop principles as a response to this call from UN member states. The food and agriculture business principles are designed as a framework for principle-based partnerships between signatories in the agri-food business, industry associations, civil society, UN agencies, and other stakeholders. The development of these principles has also given us the opportunity to gather feedback and inputs from our business participants that have fed into the post-2015 development agenda as part of the Global Compact contribution on the debate on the future framework on sustainable development. One key reason why the Global Compact has decided to focus its efforts on sustainable agriculture on the development of principle is that the food and agriculture space is populated by a multiplicity of different initiatives and platforms that each have different criteria, elements, targeted outcomes, and objectives. So the food and agriculture business principles have been developed as a way to foster coherence and cohesion across all these initiatives, and with a view to offer an umbrella standard that companies from all regions, all sizes, and all specificities can rely to. The food and agriculture business principles are pursuing three key objectives. First of all, they are designed to help our corporate participants to align their strategies and practices to the 10 Global Compact principles in the area of environment, human rights, anti-corruption, and labor. Second, they are designed to articulate common outcomes for sustainable agriculture and food security. And third, they are aimed at facilitating principle-based partnership to optimize resource and transform agricultural systems. So where do the food and agriculture business principles come from? They are actually the outcome of a broad and inclusive multi-stakeholder consultation. This consultation has been conducted from September last year until April this year through physical consultations and through an online survey. The physical consultations have been convened by our local network in 16 countries, of which name you can find on the right of the slide. And the online consultation survey has been made accessible to everyone on the Global Compact website over the past few months. Over 1,000 businesses, UN agencies, civil societies, and other stakeholders have participated in this consultation. And the general outcome of the feedback that they have provided is an expression of consensus on the key outcomes, factors, and actions that are required in order to advance sustainable agriculture. The food and agriculture business principles are being currently finalized. They will be launched next week, so we are very close to the final language based on the analysis of all the feedback that we have received through the stakeholder consultation. They are structured around 6 key aspects. These key aspects are food security, environmental responsibility, economic viability, human rights, good governance and accountability, access and transfer of knowledge, skills, and technology. They present a set of commonly desired outcomes that is based on the factors that have been identified by the stakeholders as critical to advance more sustainable agricultural systems. What do the food and agriculture business principles offer to business in particular? These principles articulate first a common understanding of the resources, ecosystem services, and socioeconomic impacts that are needed to build resilience into food and agricultural systems and the market that they serve. Second, the principles are a direct expression of commonly desired outcomes thought by responsible business practitioners. Third, they offer a statement of business goals for sustainability of the food and agriculture sector. They offer these goals as a way to support better engagement with UN agencies and responsible business as they enable to align expectations. Fourth, the food and agriculture business principles offer a tool for public disclosure. They will serve as the basis for all companies operating in the food, nutrition, and agricultural sectors to develop substantive sustainability reports. The endorsement of the principles will not require a formal sign-up, but the companies that endorse the principles will commit to use these principles as a reference for developing their public disclosure reports. These principles offer a framework for businesses that are positioned in different ways on the markets and in the sustainability space. First, for example, for certified companies, they offer an opportunity to express a general commitment to sustainability, which goes beyond and more broadly than the technical compliance features that are required by certification schemes. For companies that are handling multiple different commodities, they offer an overarching basis to which they can refer to publicly communicate about their sustainability efforts. Also, for companies that cannot necessarily afford to be certified, they offer an opportunity to refer to a broad framework to guide their sustainability efforts. For certification organizations such as RTRS, the Food and Agriculture Business Principles can offer a stepping stone that they can use in order for their guidance to be taken up by a larger number of companies that might then, in the future, progress towards certification and more technical certification standards. Finally, the Food and Agriculture Business Principles offer a frame in which new and innovative solutions for sustainable agriculture can be conceptualized and developed. The language is fairly general and high level, which allows for enough space and flexibility to think of new and innovative solutions while still remaining into a principle-based space. I'd like to thank you for your attention and mention in a conclusion that the principles will be launched next week on Tuesday at the Food and Agriculture Organization in Rome, and we look forward to sharing with you the final version of these principles. If anyone would like to ask a question or have a bilateral discussion on the opportunity to refer and endorse the principles, feel free to contact me over email. My email address is gardaz@un.org, and I'll be very happy to answer any question or further discuss with you. Thank you very much for your attention. I wish you fruitful discussions and a very productive RTRS conference. Thank you very much.